This is a class for you, a barre for you. We're going to work on those entre-chateaux and entre-chassés that we started last week. We're also going to work on, continue to work a little bit on talibés and jumping off of one foot, pointing that foot underneath us. But we're also going to introduce contretemps today. Contretemps means against time or against the tempo, and it's an intermediary step where you can connect two steps to each other, but they kind of go in a different direction. Contra, okay, in contrary, in contrast to. So we're going to work on contretemps today. It's a bunch of different kind of contretemps, and we will kind of look at all of them. There's jump, there's one that's done in plie, there's a whole bunch of them. So we'll work on those. So let's start in first position. 2 demi-pliés and a grand plie in first position. We're going to turn in, stretch forward, demi-plie, and roll up and turn out second position. 3 grand pliés in second position and stretch the barre. In fifth position, 2 demi-pliés and 1 grand plie, cambre forward and back. And in fourth position, circular port de bras, 6 counts, rond de jambe to the back, and reverse port de bras in 6 counts, rond de jambe to the front, and plie releve in fourth. Okay, now I have to tell you, I hurt my foot yesterday a little bit. May not be doing too much with this right foot, so just so you know what to do. All right, you know what your combination is, so you do your combination the way you're supposed to. First position, 2 demi-pliés, grand plie, turn in. And that's not loud enough. All right. We're going to start over. 5 and 6 and 7. Demi-plie 1, and stretch, and demi-plie 3, and 4, grand plie, and we'll turn in, reach up to the ceiling, and fold over, hands down, demi-plie, stretch your legs, and rolling up, turn your legs out, second position. 3 grand pliés. So let's take the arm down and for first position, and then take the arm up. Of course, your face goes up too. And take the arm down and take everything up and to the bar. And tendu to fifth position. And demi-plie 1, and stretch, and demi-plie, and grand plie, cambre forward and back, and tendu to fourth position, and reach out all the way down. 6 counts. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And tendu rond de jambe. Fourth position back. And port de bras round. And tendu rond de jambe. Plie, releve in fourth. And tendu into first. Okay, second side. Can we repeat or not? It does not. 7 and 8. close first, tendu front, close first, tendu side, close first, tendu side, close first, tendu back and first, and tendu back and first, and demi-point, arch the foot, making sure you're not letting your foot sickle, okay, or go into your big toes. That knee is pressed out to the side, that heel is pressed forward. Demi-point plie, 2 tendus to the back, 2 tendus to the side, 2 tendus to the front. And we'll repeat if the music allows, and then we'll take a stretch over to the barre, demi-plie, and rise up in first position, arms allongés. First position, please. Just leave the arm down for this part, first part of the combination. Arm is down. Demi-point 1, and arch, and demi-point, and plie, and tendu front, and first, and tendu, 2 to the side, brush point, close first, brush point, close first, to the back, tendu, and close, tendu, good, and reverse it, and demi-point, pick that heel up, point that foot, demi-point, knees open, tendu back, tendu side, and first, and side, and first, and front, and first, and front. Stretch over to the barre, plie, rise up. Find that balance. And demi-plie and finish. And it does repeat. First position. And demi-point, and arch, and demi-point. Knees open, tendu front, close first, tendu front, close first, tendu side, we're pointing that foot, push against the floor, push point, and in, tendu back, and close, tendu back, and close, demi-point, stand up tall on this side foot, as tall as you can be, plie, and tendu back, lifting your ribs away from your hips, tendu, and close, and brush point, and close first, brush point, and close first, and tendu front, and in, and tendu front. Stretch over to the barre, demi-plie, rise up. Find that balance, and plie, and finish. Good. In fifth position, we tendu front and close to fifth, tendu front and close to fifth, tendu front, roll your foot in fourth position, and tendu close fifth, tendu side and close back, tendu side and close front, tendu roll through your foot, and tendu close back, tendu back and close to fifth, tendu back and close to fifth, tendu back and plie in fourth position, and tendu and close, and then we're going to do inside foot, all right, inside foot, tendu front, close fifth, tendu side, close fifth, tendu back, close fifth, tendu side. Reverse it with the plie, from the plie coming to coup de pied, and from the front coming into coup de pied, and inside foot, 1 tendu en croix. And we'll cambre forward and back and releve to susu. May not have all that music, but we'll do it anyway. Right leg front, fifth position. And tendu front, and close fifth, and tendu front, and close fifth. Tendu roll through your foot, plie, and tendu. Close in, and side, and close back, and side, and close front, and side, plie through your feet, and tendu, and close back, and tendu back, and close fifth, and tendu back, and close fifth, tendu back, roll through your plie, tendu, inside foot, tendu front, and close, and side, and close, and back, and close, and side from the back, and tendu 1, and close fifth, and tendu, this goes into coup de pied, and tendu, and plie, heel in, tendu side, close front, tendu side, close back, tendu side, roll through foot, and coup de pied, and close in tendu front, and fifth, and tendu front, and fifth, and tendu, and plie, and coup de pied, knee back, inside foot, tendu back, close fifth, and side, close fifth, tendu front, and close fifth, tendu side. Let's just releve susu. Find that balance. And straight to the other side. And 7, and 8. Point, and close fifth. And point, and close fifth. Go through your feet. Tendu, and close. Side, and close back. Side, and toe and 2 heels. Okay, pas de cheval. Pas de cheval to the front, close fifth, enveloppe. Close fifth, pas de cheval front, and fifth, enveloppe. And fifth, entendu 1, entendu 2, entendu 3, to the back, tendu 5, and 6, and 7. Pas de cheval side, close front, enveloppe, close back. Pas de cheval side, close front, enveloppe, close back, entendu side, entendu side, entendu side, inside foot, side and side and side. Pas de cheval back, enveloppe, pas de cheval back, enveloppe. 3 tendus to fifth position, inside foot, entendu, 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 to the side. Pas de cheval, close back, enveloppe. Pas de cheval, close back, enveloppe. Passe, 2 and 3 and 4, inside foot, passe, and that will be our balance. That passe with the inside foot. All right, and we'll hold that balance in passe. All right leg front. This will come right now. Well, maybe not. Just keep that passe. These are short bands. Second side. See how I pull my knee back? Demi-plie, pull your legs up like an ensemble. Dégagé, pull the legs in demi-plie and stretch. Dégagé 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, retirez. Close back. Dégagé, assemblé, demi-plie and stretch. Dégagé, assemblé, demi-plie and stretch. Dégagé 1, 2 and 3 and 4, retirez derrière. Dégagé, plie and stretch. Dégagé, plie and stretch. 4. Retirez. Of course, retirez doesn't mean that you change feet. It means you keep your leg where it is. Plie, releve, same leg up, passe, close back, releve, passe, close front, releve, passe, close back, releve, passe, close front. Okay, so that releve, passe, you have to make sure that that foot goes straight up your leg. So it starts in that little coup de pied position, goes straight up the leg. It does not go off away from you, goes straight up the leg and around to the back. All right? 2 dégagés to assemblé, to position plie, 4 dégagés and a retiré. Sorry, I messed up. I'm going too fast. My fault. Let's do it again. Dégagé, plié. Pull those those legs up strong. And dégagé. And plié. Pull those legs up strong. And dégagé. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now return. To the back. Brush. Plié. And stretch your legs. Dégagé. Plié. And stretch your legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And return. To the side. Brush. Plié. Pull the legs up. And brush. Plié. Pull the legs up. And 1, 2, 3. Retirez. Demi-plié. Releve passé. Up. Close back. Plié up. Close front. Plié up. Close back. Plié or releve. And you find your balance. Keep it. Strong balance. And demi-plié and finish. All right, second side. You releve up, lift, close back, releve up, close front, releve up, close back, releve up, find that balance. And demi-plié and finish. Eight dégagés to the front. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 to the back. 8 dégagés to the back. 8 dégagés to the side. Change everything. First close back. First and first close front. First and first close back. First and first close front. And we'll pick up the back leg to balance and retiré derrière. Okay, so those ones in first position are quick, yeah? But you want to get your foot completely pointed each time. Don't just kind of flap your foot around. Get that, use the floor and push off the floor. Right? You're doing this with your foot. Push, push, and that makes your foot point. 8 front, 8 back, 8 side. guys, good. All right, rond de jambes. We do. And rond de jambe 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Rush front, passe, développé, arabesque, and close back. En dedans, and 2, and 3, and 4. Rush back, bringing it through to the front and close fifth. Once again, en dehors, and 2, and 3, and 4. Rush front, bringing it in and extend to the side. Close back. Reverse port de bras all the way around. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and come up 8. Reverse the whole thing. And then we'll balance in second position, I think. That little second position on releve, pointing those toes down to the floor. All right? 4 rond de jambes, battement passe développé to arabesque. 4 rond de jambes, battement passe développé to the front. 4 rond de jambes en dehors, battement passe développé, all second, close back, circular port de bras. So I'm going to leave it up to you how high you take that leg, but you have to remember that your supporting leg has to stay straight. Okay, you cannot allow your leg to give in underneath you. It is your support system, and you have to keep it strong. Right leg front. Rush front. Passe. Arabesque. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rush back. Passe. Développé to the front. And on the order 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Brush front. Passe. En second. Close back. And reverse the whole thing. Put your hand right over your head. Is that foot out to the side? Is that foot really, really pointed? Toes down to the floor. And close fifth. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Always bringing that knee back. Always bringing that knee to the side. Not just allowing your knee to come in and then moving it to the side, but it moves as your foot's coming in. As your foot is coming in, all right? As your foot is coming in. No matter where it's coming from or going to, that knees to side in that passe position when you come into that développé. All right, second side.
That sounds like frappes to me.
Just skipped over it. All right. Frappe front and frappe front and frappe front and frappe front and side and side and side and side and double front, double side and double front and double side. Rond jump, little demi rond jump, 45 degrees, and 6 and 7 and 8 and frappe back and 2 and 3 and 4 and frappe side and 6 and 7 and 8 and double back and double side, double back and double side and rond de jump and rond de jump and rond de jump and rond de jump. Okay, we're going to close into fifth position, fondue on the outside foot, releve retire, plie, releve retire, plie, releve retire, plie, releve retire. All right, now think about this. Which direction do my first rond de jambs go? Are they en dehors or are they en dedans? If I do double to the front, double to the side, double to the front, double to the side, I'm coming from the back. So this rond de jambe is actually going to be en dedans. And the other one's going to be en dehors. So try to keep going in that frame of mind. Don't allow yourself to just do whatever. Think about where that rond de jambe actually, how it's described, that D shape, going out straight, circle, going out straight, circle. Okay, keep that D shape happening. 4 front, 4 side, 4 doubles front and side, and 4 little rond de jambes. Close sous after you reverse it, and fondue, and 4 releves on that leg. We're going to leave the leg in retire as we fondue. Leave the leg in retire, so don't go down and up with that working leg. Right leg front. 6 and 7 and 8 and frappe front, side, double front, double side, double front, double side. I don't know where my head is today, guys. Let's try that again. 4 front. And 4 front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, 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 beat, front, side, on the dot, and to the back. And down to sous and demi-plie and finish. All right, second side. I apologize. I can't even blame it on the cats. Here we go, second side. Good. Okay, kind of a little adagio, but we're also going to do a little stretch too, because we've got a lot of bar and that's many stretches. So we're going to cambre forward 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, tendu front, arch back, and 6 and 7 and 8. Flex the foot and plie, stretch over your foot, and 2 and 3 and 4. Releve sous and stretch back, and 6 and 7. Stay up on sous. Passe développé to the front. Passe développé to the side. Passe développé to arabesque. Brush the first position on releve, attitude front. Extend sous and turn to the other side. Okay, so cambre forward tendu front, stretch the back. Flex over your foot, susu and arch back. Développé front, développé side, développé arabesque, rush through first position to attitude front. We'll go first side, second side. All right, I'm actually starting to get warm. Take this sweater off. Okay, so when I go to the back, I don't allow my foot to do anything except stay pointed. Okay, I don't do anything. I don't let that foot collapse. I don't let it get soft. I keep it strong, and I keep that heel on top. All right? In my développés en croix, I'm not going to allow my supporting foot to go down in the heel. All right? That heel is as high as it can get up on that demi-point. All right? Especially with you Ballet IVs, you all have such pretty feet. So you want to keep that relevé really, really high. All right? Right leg front. Okay, three, don't do four, don't do six. Swing attitude front, attitude back, attitude front and close fifth. Straight leg front and back and front and close fifth. And side, rond de jambe, close back, stretch the bar. 6, 7, and 8. Attitude back, attitude front, attitude back and close fifth. Straight leg 5, 6 and 7 and close fifth. Side, rond de jambe, and close stretch to the bar. And 6 and 7. And we'll go right away to the second side. All right? Count. 3. Go through a good first position. Front, ankles fifth into the side, ankles back into the back, ankles fifth inside leg front, and to the back, ankles fifth into the side, ankles fifth into the front, and fifth inside leg back. Front, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, inside leg front, back, and fifth, side, and fifth, front, and fifth, inside leg back. Okay? Pick up the back leg, we'll go to attitude back, find the balance with both arms up in high fifth position. All right? Find that balance. Front side back, inside foot, back side front, inside foot to the back. Second side. Because of my foot. I think that would probably hurt. Okay, so 8 sautés in first. We'll rest, 8 sautés in second position, and we'll stop. Pointing your feet all the way, all right? If you have a chance, and you can hold yourself up on the counter, the kitchen counter, or whatever you're using as a bar, and really make your foot point all the way down to the bottom of the toes, just like when we did demi-point toes, demi-point plie, demi-point toes, those toes come underneath your foot, okay? Without letting the foot sickle, okay? You want to keep those toes in line with your ankle, all right? 8 sautés in first. Let's see how I do. I don't think I can do this. Second position. Okay, now especially important for second position, those knees over those toes. Especially important because it's so easy to let your legs roll in second position. And 5, 6, and plie. Right leg front. You keep going. Feet 1, toes 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. It means against the tempo. So it's kind of a step that fits in against the time of the step. So you can start again on the 1. So it's usually done the 2, 3 of the last count, if it's in the 3, or the 2, 3, 4 if it's on 4. So a contretemps, you could start in a good 4th position allongé, and we take the back leg around, and the back leg comes around, and you come up, and you're going to jump. You're going to take this foot to the back to end up where you are. Now, that's a full contretemps. In order to change feet, I'm going to bring this leg around, and instead of this leg going underneath me, this leg is going to come to the front, and that is another style of contretemps. So I can do it taking my leg around and taking my foot to the back. Or I can do to change feet, taking my leg around and up and change feet. Okay, so if I wanted to jump it, I would start that fourth, and let's do the second one, because the second one's used more in jumps, and the first one's used more in pirouettes, or things like that. So I'm gonna bring that leg around, and I'm gonna take my feet together, and here. That's a contretemps with straight legs. So my leg's gonna remain straight. And you can see that as I go through first position, I actually beat a little bit to the back, and I'm gonna go through first. So I'm gonna take my leg around, and I'm gonna beat a little bit, and take it to the front. I can also do it with both legs doing a little enveloppe pas de cheval action, or just the front one. So if I just the front one, I would go around, and let's do that again. I'd bring this leg around, I would jump up, and this foot comes through. Okay? If I wanted to bend both of them, I'd bring this leg through, in, and out. Almost like a ballet action, similar to a ballet action. So I would do like that. And you can see that it changes feet. Okay? On the other side, the first one with straight legs, I don't know if I can do it on this foot. I bring it in, and I go to straight legs, and I extend. If I want to bend the front leg, bend the front leg. I want to bend them both, enveloppe, pas de cheval. So that's a contretemps. Usually used in big jumps or in waltz combinations. I would do piqué arabesque and through contretemps into fourth position. Okay? Or in big jumps, tombe pas de break, glissade saut de chat, contretemps to the other side. Tombe pas de break, glissade saut de chat. So that is contretemps. All right, let's go on to our entrechat, entrechat 5. So we're going to do entrechat, pas de bourrée, entrechat, pas de bourrée, entrechat, pas de bourrée, entrechat 5, pas de bourrée, to the other side. Front foot to the back, pas de bourrée, front foot to the back, pas de bourrée, front foot to the back, pas de bourrée, back foot to the back, pas de bourrée. Remember that trois means 3 and 5 means 5. So if I'm doing an entrechat 5, I have got to have an entrechat in there, because that's 4, right? Okay, so entrechat 3, pas de bourrée, entrechat 3, pas de bourrée, entrechat 3, pas de bourrée, entrechat 5, pas de bourrée. All derrière. I don't think so. Sorry. There we go. Too fast. Actually, that works out perfectly. Right foot in front. And entrechat 3. And pas de bourrée 5. Entrechat 3. And pas de bourrée 5. Entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée 5. Back foot around. Entrechat 5. Pas de bourrée to 5. Entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée to 5. Entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée to 5. Entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée to 5. Back foot around. Entrechat 5. So I can't do the bridge on that foot. And third position. All right. Okay, so now you have to think that in the trois, there has to be that moment where your legs go out to the side. Otherwise, we cannot see the beat. So it cannot just be this. It has to be that. Open beat, open down. All right? Use the bar right now. Use your bar. Use your kitchen counter right now to work on having your legs open. In the entrechat 5, they have to open because they have to come around, right? But in the trois, they don't have to. Okay, one more time. Right leg in front. 5 and 6 and 7. Front foot to the back. Entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée. 5th. And entrechat 3. And pas de bourrée to 5th. And entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée. Now the back foot. And entrechat 5. Pas de bourrée to 5th. Front foot. Entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée. Entrechat 3. Pas de bourrée. let's do a little bit of stretching. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling kind of tight. All right, so keep in mind what I always say about stretching. When you have your foot up on the bar, you don't have your Achilles tendon, which is that big band of tendon right there. You have the side of your heel on the bar. The side of your heel on the bar. And this allows you to turn your leg out as much as possible. Also doesn't bother your Achilles tendon. So we're going to put our leg in front of us. You have to make sure that you're, like if I was doing it straight front, my shoulders and my hips would be facing straight towards my foot, and my chest would be going down onto my knee. Okay, so everything would go evenly forward. In fact, let's just do it this way, all right? So we're going to come right forward, and we're going to come right to the back. Go as far as you can without falling over, and come right forward, and come right to the back. And then we'll take our leg off the bar and place it to second position on the bar, all right? Let's do it in front, right in front, so you can really feel that your shoulders are going straight down towards your foot. Right leg is up. Very different when you can't hold on to that bar. your spotting exercises, and hopefully I will see you soon. Hopefully we'll be able to open the studio up for limited classes, and I'll be able to see you in person. That would be great. I would love that. Okay, have a great week.